World Championships in Athletics, Beijing 2015. Let's take a look at the finals to come on day 4 of the action. I'll start by looking at the field events. Well, the two are in fact those that had qualification rounds on day 3. First of all then, there's the women's discus. And all the big favourites got through to the final. And we expect it to be a clash between Sandra Perkovic, who's won world, Olympic and European titles, very much the #1 in recent years. She's a 70-metre thrower, but so too this year is the Cuban Dania Caballero. Those are the two expected to fight it out for the gold medals. But just behind them we've got the Australian Danny Samuels, a former world champion, and we've got a very strong German trio in Julia Fischer, Nadina Muller and Sabine Kraft. Should be a high-quality final, but Perkovic must be the favourite for that. And then we've got the men's long jump. Well, we lost one of the main contenders, surely. The up-and-coming American Marquis Dendy has not made it through to the final, nor have the South Africans, Visa or Mokoena. But it leaves us with the favourites, the men who contested the world #1 ranking last year. Jeff Henderson of the USA, splendid 8:36 in qualifying. Greg Rutherford, the reigning Olympic champion, and he qualified nicely too at 8:25. Then there's Mike Hartfield of the USA, and the crowd will love it because there are 3 young Chinese athletes in that final as well, including the world junior champion Wang Jianan. Right, that's the field. Let's take a look at the track. Rob Walker.
Yes, thanks, Peter. Well, the men's 400-metre hurdles final will be fascinating, not least of which because the 2 fastest men in the world this year didn't make it. But Sean Jackson was run out of it in the first round, and then his compatriot, the other American, Johnny Dutch, didn't make it through the semi-finals. But such is the strength in depth with American hurdling, there are 2 in the final. Mike Tinsley is the Olympic silver medalist, and Kieron Clement won this title twice, but that was quite a long time ago. And watch out for Nicholas Bett. The Kenyan was in superb form in the first round and might mount a challenge. One of the other track finals is the women's 1500 metres. Sifan Hassan, the expatriated Ethiopian representing the Netherlands, she looked good. She's the 2nd fastest athlete in the world this year, and she's second to Genzebe Dibaba, the Ethiopian who smashed the world record, 3:50.07 in Monaco. It was eye-wateringly fast, and she'll be the overwhelming favourite to finally get an outdoor world title to go alongside all her indoor accolades and indoor world records. Crucial for her that she wins. After all, the bragging rights in the Dibaba family currently belong to Tiranish, who's been winning world titles and global crowns on the track for so many years. Tiranish is off having a baby, so it's Genzebe Dibaba who's going to bring the silverware or the goldware back for the Dibaba family. And Steve, that isn't the only middle distance final on day 4. The rock star is out in force.
David Rudisha, the Olympic champion, world record holder, looked superb. It was a bit of a doubt about his form coming into these championships, but in the heats, so comfortable, so cool, so good. And not only that, but his rivals, the big rivals that were going to possibly being their only challenge to him, fell apart in the heats. Aman from Ethiopia was all over the place, knocking people around and eventually got disqualified. Amos, the only man that's actually beaten Rudisha this year, was in his heat and ran a terrible race and got knocked out as one of the losers. So now Rudisha's in it. The big threat coming really from the unknown man this year, Tuka from Bosnia. Now he's been running such fantastic races so far, the fastest time in the world this year, but he's an unknown quantity. We don't know. We know that David can run hard from the front. Can Tuka go with it? And if that's the case, it's going to be a great race in that 800 metres.
So once again, we're looking forward to a great day of action. There's no question about that as the championships build in intensity, coming up towards the halfway stage. Plenty more to look forward to. That's the action on day 4.